On this week's episode of Around the Corner, we're here in Siloam Springs.
Yeah, at the museum, because what better way to learn about the history of your town than visiting one, right?
And at this museum, you experience history before you even walk inside. This building right here that the museum sits in was a church dating back from the 1950s.
Let's check out what's inside. Come on.
Okay, what is this right here?
Okay, so apparently this is how women would get their hair curled in the 1930s. Maybe a perm, sort of clips on the top there. It's pretty big, right?
Yeah, it looks kind of scary. How do you think they did?
We can hook you up there. You want to?
I already have curly hair, but let's give it a go.
All right. Okay, so I think looking at these, this is one of my favorite things here. These statues, local artist, Troy Anderson, and it's sort of statues just representing the Cherokee Nation.
Yeah, there's so much attention to detail in all of these. It truly is magnificent.
Yeah, we got Drowning Bear, Forbidden Knowledge, Last to Surrender, Tuda, and then my favorite here, the Blackfoot Warrior.
Yeah, this is something everyone needs to see.
What a typical living room would look like in the 70s.
Yeah, I like it. I like the colors, the green chair, it's fun.
Yeah, and what's more interesting is that chair right there is special because when Lazy Boy set up a plant here in 1973, that chair was the first one off the production line.
Another thing that is a big staple here in Siloam Springs is Simmons Food. So it came to Siloam Springs in the early 1950s. And have you ever heard of chicken in a can? A whole chicken.
No.
Well, that was something that they had then. They still produce chicken and pet food for people nationwide.
This is really cool, right? Made by Maynard, the first electric golf caddy.
I feel like we need these today, but there was a few glitches to it. So you'd have a beeper as the golfer. Sometimes it'd follow the wrong people if they also had a beeper. And so because of that, they got away with it. There's so much more that you can still learn about Siloam Springs, but to do that, we're gonna go outside of the walls.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the springs, which is how the town was founded. And people used to believe that these springs were medicinal. There's some here, let's check them out. Now you can find some of those springs all around Siloam Springs, and you can walk right up to them. Here at Sager Creek, 5 of them feed right into it.
Yeah, and they're all absolutely gorgeous. You have to come and check it out. And not to mention the downtown here, adorable. We need to go explore it.
Absolutely.
That's gonna do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on
Around the Corner.
This week on Around the Corner, we are in Bentonville. Now, we love to do all the things around Five Country, but we love museums and we love crafting.
We do. But more specifically, today we're here at Fiser Studio, where we're going to be doing pottery.
Crafting.
So let's get throwing, guys.
What's throwing?
It's a pottery term. You're gonna have to find out.
Well, I know all the terms, and I bet you don't even,
though?
you still
You
don't
just
even
can't
probably know
say
what it
that
is.
I knew something that you didn't know. All right, we're here at the Pottery Wheel. We've got our aprons on. Rainey's going to be helping us today. And Rainey, we're ready to go, ready to get throwing.
All right, let's get started. Okay, you guys can grab your clay.
Look at what we made. We made a few pieces. I think we did pretty good.
I think you did good, Joe.
Yeah, I think we all
I did good on the 10th try.
I was in the middle. I was in the middle between these two.
What do you
all
think,
right, so
Rainey?
Rainey,
You all did amazing.
thank you. Well, can we pick out colors for them?
Yes, you may.
All right,
let's
do
head on
it.
over here.
beautiful pieces are just done being fired in the kiln.
And ours are going in there.
I can't wait to see how they turn out. We'll see you next time on
Around the Corner.
On this week's episode of Around the Corner, we brought you to Lowell because somebody needs to work on his golf game.
Yeah, it's not the two of us, so we're here at Cartpath Social. And Zach, I hear you have a jingle for us?
Cartpath Social, we're having some fun. And Cartpath Social, get out of the sun. What do you guys think?
I hope your golf game is
If
better.
you
Yeah,
don't
let's
sign me up right now for that jingle.
Maybe they'll give me a free
Maybe
membership.
stick to golf. All right, so this is it. There's a lot of space in here, 4 bays.
And in those bays, they have golf simulators where you can work on your golf swing. You can play some of the nicest courses in the country, or you can play fun games like cup pong.
Yeah, and they even have a putting green, which is where we lost Zach.
All right, Joe, it's looking like it's about a 6-foot putt. Let's see if he can make it.
Just a little valley he's got to get over, hoping to go in, and good job.
Now that we're all warmed up, time for a little competition.
1 hole, see who gets there first?
Let's do it.
Obviously me, but I'd like to see you girls battle for second.
Boys first?
You mean ladies?
Nope.
No, I'm back in that. Oh no. Oh.
Oh, no, no, no.
No! It passed it!
Stop, 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 stop.
Oh, I hit the ground. I barely got in there. Joe, I gotta quit tying with you. It's not a good look for me, but congratulations.
You're right, it's not. You just have to get better, right, Tiffany?
Me too, guys. That's gonna do it for us this week.
Wait. There are more challenges. Y'all wanna do water pong?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll
we'll
beat
see
you
you
at
next
that
time
too.
on
Around the Corner.
Done.
You're
I'll go
going
first,
down.
obviously.
I'm gonna
'cause
beat you on that too.
That's all I ever do. Get out of the way. Money.
Ooh, it's in there. Get in there. Ugh.
Nope.
On this episode of Around the Corner, we're back in Altus, wine country, where they have everything from the Grape Stomp, the Grape Festival every year, to, of course, everything wine.
And we're gonna show you how that wine is made in a step-by-step process, beginning to end. There's no doubt it's gonna be a great day. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. For our first stop on our Altus tour, we're here at Dellum Vineyard, where we hear James, this is the place that you want to pick the best grapes.
That's right.
All right, and I think we need the tools, right?
Yep, need the tools, you need some bags and a clipper,
Oh, thank you.
and then we'll go out to the vineyard
All right,
and
let's
let y'all
go.
pick what you want.
I'm filling this up.
All right. What you do is basically you grab a hold of that bunch, hold on to it, and right where it's connected, just clip it off.
Put it in the bag.
Gentle
Put it in the
hand.
bag.
You just keep taking them.
Oh man, look
Yeah?
at that.
So good.
All right, we're ready to weigh them.
All right, let's see how much you got. And And we've got 4.2 pounds.
That's a lot of grapes.
That's a lot of grapes.
I think mine might be more.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
You don't?
No. 3.8. Boy, that
looks
was
more
a good
full.
guess.
I win.
It looks more full. Now that we've picked the grapes, we're gonna see what they do with those here at the local wineries. So for our next stop, we're here at Post Winery.
Yep, inside they're gonna show us how it all gets made. Come on.
In this room specifically, we take the juice after the grapes have been crushed and pressed, and then we pump them into here, and then we will add yeast. The yeast will eat the sugar and turn it into alcohol, turn it into wine. We dump the bottles on the conveyor belt in the beginning, and then it goes through a orbital rinser. Then it goes through the filler, where we'll put the wine into the bottle, and then we go through a nitrogen doser, and then the screw capper, where we put the cap on it, tightens, get the lid on there. It goes through, and it goes through a laser coater, where we'll put a coat on the bottle, and then we put a label on it, and we put it on the case, and then we put it on the pallet.
So we've picked the grapes, we've seen how the wine is made, and now we've got a taste.
That's why we came here to Mount Bethel. Let's go inside and get tasting some wine.
Well, the first thing we're going to try is a vineyard. We grow these grapes here on Mount Bethel Farm and Vineyard, and it's a semi-sweet white wine, and I'd love for you to try it.
Thank you. Should we cheers? Yeah, I feel like it's appropriate. So now that we've taken you through the whole winemaking process and seen it ourselves, we couldn't leave without getting a bite to eat.
Yeah, that's why we stopped here at Whitaker. They have some of the best food around. You hungry?
Oh, starving.
Come on, let's go.
It's been a fun-filled day here in Altus. We've eaten good food, we've drank wine, and if you're lucky during your visit, Mr. Whitaker himself might come eat lunch with you.
That's right. Check it out if you haven't. You'll definitely want to. All right, we'll see you next time on
Around the Corner.